In this video, we're going to look at how to use the average function in Microsoft Excel. Alright, so right now I'm in an Excel spreadsheet. I'm using Excel for Office 365, but this should be pretty similar to Excel 2016 and any later versions. But here I'm just going to go over the average function. And this function is pretty easy. See, I have a data set right here. I want to find the mean of this data set. So I simply got to type in a formula. Here I'm typing in equals. And then once I start typing in average, I can see average pop up here. So I can either type it in or click that. And now it's waiting for the range. So I'm going to select this range, and I can click enter now, and then it'll add a close parenthesis for me. Or I can just put it in myself. I can hit enter, or I can go up here on the formula bar and click this checkbox. And there's my average for this data. Also to find the average, you should be able to select this, and the average will show up down here. Another way to find the average is to insert it. And one way to do that, go up here to the Formulas tab. And this is actually titled more functions, I believe. But you want to come down to the statistical area. So you see I'm already selected on a cell down there. So I want to insert this function into that cell. So then this function arguments window comes up, and it's basically asking me, what do I want to average? So basically I'm just selecting the range. You could actually click this button and it'll bring the spreadsheet up. So I should get the same average. Another thing you can do if you just want to average individual numbers, you can just start putting them in. So 15, divide them up by a comma, 12, 10, and then I believe you can do up to 255 numbers, whether you're typing the numbers in like this or you're doing a range. And a close parenthesis, so once I enter this, it gives me the average of that number. Another way you could do the average is you could have this range. So we want the average of that. And let's just say I want to put a fixed number in there. So I just put a comma here. And there's a few other numbers that I want to calculate into this average. And I'd have my range here. And then I could have these two fixed numbers here. And the reason I call them fixed numbers is these are always going to count as part of the average, where these numbers could change. I mean, depending on what application you're using, if these numbers can change, if they're part of a certain record and they could change, then I would still count this as variable, but these numbers are fixed. So once I add those in, as you can see, my average went down a little bit. So yeah, that's about as far as I'm going to go with the average function. Alright, this is the end of the video. If you have any comments, go ahead and make one. And I'm going to be leaving, if I have any resources related to this topic, I'll leave some links in the description. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.